Hello, Larry Stair here, and welcome to this week's edition of the Sunday School Informer. And it is hard to believe June is out of here. And so I'm back from Guatemala and back from the flu. I've had 2 whole days in the office this week, and so got a lot to do. So let's cover the Sunday School Informer, shall we? And so let's get to it. So like I said, this is for June 26th, 2016. And it's got a lot of things in it. We're going to kind of step through them real quick because what I really want to talk about isn't even in the Informer this week. So one of the things you'll notice is there's several mission trips that are still coming up. Let me encourage you to take time to pray for these trips. I'm thankful that you prayed for me while I was gone on a mission trip to Guatemala. I had a fabulous experience. Asked me about making a stove. And impacting a life that way. Got to work, build some stoves, work on a house. It was great. But do let me encourage you to pray for the mission teams that have yet to go. I think 3 of our summer mission events have happened already, several more to go in July. And so let me encourage you to be praying for those trips. Something that's new that you haven't heard about is Rock the Block. Kirk Wooldridge, our interim associate pastor, is got some information about how you can rock your block, basically doing an old school kids club in your neighborhood. And so if you're interested in doing that, you got kids in your neighborhood, you'd like to do a family mission project to your neighborhood, talk to Kurt about Rock the Block. And so last call for pre-K camp, because it starts next week. And so for kids who are 4 by September the 1st and through kindergarten, it's a great opportunity. They're going on a prayer safari through the kingdom of the sun. So that ought to be exciting as they venture through that. And then I do want to encourage you to continue to pray for, bring supplies for, volunteer for, anything that you can do for Vacation Bible School, Submerge, taking kids deep into the Word of God this summer. And so you see the dates, July 24th through 28th, 6 to 8:30 p.m. It is an evening Vacation Bible School. Let people know that, because a lot of people that are new to our church, and there are a lot, may not know that it's an evening Vacation Bible School, and it's pretty easy to get involved. Anything anybody in your class wants to know about Vacation Bible School is on our church website at /Vacation Bible School. And so please point that out to them, okay? On the back page, because I had the whole back page this week, very rarely happens, there's so much going on at First Baptist. I wrote about an article that I really kind of encountered, I think in 2014, that kind of influenced how I go about talking to people, calling them to involvement in service. And so I shared how to find the article, but just my insights from that article and some things worth personally pondering. So that's what's in the Informer, and let me encourage you to make those announcements, as I know you will. I hope everybody's got their literature, all that kind of stuff. So let's talk about some things that aren't in the Sunday School Informer. We've been handing out this sheet for a while to kind of let you tell us about your class leadership. A lot of you have done this. Thank you, thank you, thank you for taking the opportunity. So now, this is top secret. Don't tell anybody. But here's where this goes to. And so we've got a new church website about to come online, but I'm giving you a sneak peek so that you can begin to look at your class's information, see if we've got everything right, like how it looks, all that stuff. This is kind of, you need to preview it. But if you'll go to this website, fbcrr.org/mygroup. Now that won't be the final name of it. This is just for you to look at how your group functions. And so what will happen is when someone is interested in a group at First Baptist, they'll be able to go to a box like this. And in this box, they'll be able to put in what age group they're looking for. And we're going to do some cleanup work in this as we've began to work through it and make sure we've got all the kinks out. We're removing things around. So if you come one time and it looks one way and then come back a different time, it looks different, don't worry. That's just part of the process. Your description will only change as we edit it or you want us to make a change. But they'll be able to click on an age group, adult, meeting time, Sunday, meeting day, Sunday, meeting time, Sunday morning, and then it will give them a list of groups that they might be interested in and where they can read descriptions of those groups. And then you can barely see it in the bottom of your screen, but there's a blue box. It'll say join. When they click that box, and it'll list the teacher and the time and the type of group, but when they click join, it's going to email the teacher directly. So two things are really important here. One is that you get into Shelby and make sure that your primary, it has to be the first email address, what we call the primary email address, is correct and will come to you. And then the second thing is that you like the description and you think that it appeals to people who are not part of a group. So like they don't know about the Gospel Project necessarily, just say it's a chronological study of the Bible, or that they may not know what Explore the Bible is. Just say we're doing a Bible book study, something that's more generic that helps them understand and know what kind of group it is. If you have monthly fellowships, I think it's cool to include that. If you are really into mission service, by all means put that in there, because anything that kind of helps outsiders, and this is really geared towards outsiders, understand what kind of group they want to be a part of. Like I said, it'll email you directly so you can make contact with them. Top secret for my friends that lead in Sunday school. Like I said, I am back from Guatemala. Thanks for praying for me. I got to build on a house and got to build on 2 stoves, got to go to UNESCO World Heritage City, drink some great coffee, talk to people about faith and church and all the things I'm passionate about. And hey, I had the flu on the way home. And so I've had an eventful week and a half. But it's great to be back in Round Rock. It's great to be back with church I love. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. And know that I'll be praying for you as we get ready to transform lives this Sunday. You have a great weekend. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.